All right, 24 CR 1327. You are Ashton Marvin Wilson,
Yes, sir.
present with your attorney, Mr. Dusler, and the state's attorney. Earlier, you pleaded guilty to this first-degree felony of aggravated robbery. A pre-sentence report has been prepared. Have the parties had an opportunity to review it? And are there any corrections or changes to it?
Okay, let's break this down early. This isn't just a simple hearing. The defendant pled guilty to aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony. And with a gun involved. That takes the stakes way up. Stick around, this is going to get intense.
Ed?
We have reviewed it. There are no corrections.
Not from the state, Judge.
It's made a part of the record for all purposes. The agreement is whatever sentence shall not exceed a cap of 10 years in prison. So we would be looking at no less than 5, nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, or deferred or unadjudicated probation would be an option. Because a firearm was used in the commission of this offense, regular probation is not an option. Do you understand all of this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Dusler, you may go on behalf of this defense.
Your Honor, he's asking the court for deferred adjudication probation. This young man is 19 years of age. He has no felony criminal history.
Notice how the defense is painting a sympathetic picture: young age, no felony history, tough upbringing. Classic mitigation strategy. But will it hold up when there's a gun involved? What do you think? Should someone's past excuse such a violent act?
Very little history of any kind. As the PSI correctly points out, he did not grow up with a very good social structure. His father has been incarcerated. His mother has had criminal trouble as well. But he's trying to keep his life in order. This was a very stupid thing that he did. We've talked about it. There was a dispute among a bunch of people that they had been gambling together. They had some problems. He wanted his money back, and pulling a gun on somebody and brandishing a firearm, it's not the thing to do. I think he recognizes that. He's been sitting in jail a good while now. The one positive thing on his behalf that I've talked with him about is he is still trying to complete school. He's in the 12th grade in high school, and he's further along than a whole lot of other people in his situation at this age. He wants to complete his high school education and live a productive life. And he realizes that this was one really, really stupid thing, and he feels like the court will give him an opportunity. He could successfully complete probation, and by the opportunity of deferred adjudication, if he does successfully complete it, it keeps this young man from having a felony conviction, which I think would really benefit him in the future. Have I pretty much said everything correctly?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else that you want to add for the judge?
Yes, sir. You said it pretty much.
Okay. We're asking for deferred, Your Honor.
Stay.
Judge, this is how our society's become. Evidently, you have a dispute over something, you pull guns. And this was 4 individuals robbing one individual, and they were just out having a good time hanging out. And next thing you know, they're accusing somebody of cheating and start pulling out guns. They rob this individual. You can see that he's scared. He's afraid of retaliation when this young man gets out. He thinks that this person should go to prison. So we would ask for the 10 years, Judge, the cap.
Mr. Wilson, what would you like to say? Did you hear what he just said?
Yes, sir.
He's asking for 10 years in prison, which is far less than the maximum you could get. You're looking at life in prison, which would mean you wouldn't even be reviewed for parole until you did 30 years.
Yes, sir. I would honestly say I did honestly commit a crime out of madness. Somebody did cheat on the game.
So you quite naturally threaten them to kill them with a firearm.
No, sir, I didn't threaten them. I just demanded the money back.
No, that's not what this says. The pre-sentence report's been admitted. And it says here that following the investigation, Detective Gillen concluded that Ashton Wilson, you intentionally brandished a firearm and pointed it at the victim during the robbery, which prompted him, the officer, to seek a warrant for your arrest. That's what this says, buddy.
Yes, sir. On PSI thing, when they asked me, when the question asked me what happened, I said that I pulled the gun and demanded the money back, but no, not with intent to kill or harm him. I was upset about the game, about the gambling.
Let me ask you this.
This moment right here is brutal and important. The judge is putting the defendant in the shoes of the victim, making him face the terror he caused. This isn't just legal talk, it's psychological accountability. Have you ever seen a judge make it this personal?
Sure.
If I pulled a gun right now and stuck it to your forehead, what do you think's about to happen?
Yes,
What do you think's about to happen? I'm putting you in the position the victim was in.
yes, sir.
You had all the authority and power, which you're not supposed to have over somebody. That's not for you.
Yes, sir.
The supreme being is supposed to have that power, not you. And if I put a gun, what do you think? The next moment, you can very well die. What do you think he thought? Same thing. You're going to later say, well, I didn't intend to kill you. How does that take back the fear and what was going through their mind, thinking, I'm about to end my life on this world as a living person is about to end, and I don't have control. Somebody else has control over my life, which isn't supposed to happen. That's not the way we're supposed to live, is it?
No, sir.
That's the way you did it. You assume the power and authority. You can say, I didn't intend, but you think anybody believes that when they've got a gun to their head?
No, sir.
Yeah, that's going to make them feel better later. I mean, they'll wake up with nightmares their whole life. That's what they tell me. Well, that would be reasonable. It doesn't matter what you intended, it's what you did. That speaks for itself. I bet you didn't say, I'm putting this gun to your head, but I'm not going to really pull it. I don't intend to do anything to you. I'm just doing this. You didn't do that. You made them think they were about to die. You understand how that's terrible?
Yes, sir.
You had all the power, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. That's not fair. He's asking for 10 years in prison, which isn't unfair. I'll bet you the victim kind of feels like, what am I supposed to do? I got to live with this my whole life. And he just gets 10 years. And then he's released. I'm the one that suffers my whole life. Okay. That seems awfully unfair. You're not supposed to put people in a position. But when you take out a gun and you point it at them and threaten them and say, what was taken from him here? What was taken from him? Searched his pockets, stealing about $800 in cash, a cash app card, and other personal items.
Good, Stephen. I wanted to say that actually no one took any money from him. But someone did take some marijuana from him. I don't know what he actually told the detectives. I'm not aware of. I never seen the paper of an indictment, so I don't know actually what happened. What he told the detectives, as I can remember.
How do you know? How do you know what was in his pockets?
I don't. I think
Well, then why are you saying there isn't any if you don't know? He said to the police that there were $800 in cash they took. How do you know that he's not telling the truth?
Because after the robbery, no one had $800, sir.
Well, yeah. Well, you were sitting there watching. Did you see them pull his stuff out of his pants?
I did.
Did you?
I was watching him. No one went into his pants.
Sir?
I shot, yes, sir. I was watching him. No one went into his pockets.
Well, where'd they get the marijuana from?
He had a bag of marijuana.
Where?
He got it from the trunk, sir. From the trunk of the car.
How did y'all get it?
He handed it over, sir.
Huh?
He handed it over.
At gunpoint.
That was actually before gunpoint. He was actually selling.
Wait. So what did you take from him at gunpoint?
That's what I'm saying. They actually didn't take nothing from him because they had an officer doing a patrol.
No, you had the gun to them.
Yes, sir.
Well, what did you get from him?
That's what I said. I told the
You
probation
just
officer,
pulled a gun to somebody who didn't have anything to give?
sir. What I told the probation officer when she came to see me, that when I pulled the gun to mend the money back. I had a police officer doing a patrol.
Wait. What money back?
The money from the gambling. The money that I cheated out of. I demanded it back. Someone screams and said the police right there. We turned around, we sent the police crew. Everybody left. Everybody took off running. No one never handed the money over.
You put a gun to, what did you put it to his head? What?
No, sir, just in front of him. Like,
What do you mean?
at chest height.
You mean to his chest?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, that kills somebody, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you were there to steal his money. To steal the money. To take it from him at gunpoint, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't see anything wrong with that?
I do, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
By this point, the story's unraveling. The defendant's trying to downplay what was taken, but it doesn't matter. Intent plus weapon equals aggravated robbery. Whether it's $800 or weed, the fear caused is what haunts the victim and what seals the charge.
Your criminal history, as it looks like you had an unlawfully carrying a weapon charge in Harris County, that was dismissed.
Sir.
And then it looks like you have an evading arrest or detention, a Class A misdemeanor pending over there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Felonies, this is the only felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can talk all day long about what your intent was, but you know, when somebody has a gun to their chest and there's nothing they can do, they're defenseless. You have all the power. They'll think of that their whole life. That'll be in the back of their mind forever. It's what haunts people forever. It's a nightmare that they have to live with. You understand? That's what you did. I mean, that's the funny. I mean, that victimizes them forever. They just don't forget it. All right. I'm going to find that you were pleading guilty voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this first-degree felony of aggravated robbery. I am going to follow this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 8 years. You will be given credit for all time served. The judgment shall reflect an affirmative finding that a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, was used in the commission of this offense. You are facing life imprisonment on this. You know that. You must do better. You must not harm people like this. Anything else? That is that.